DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy, family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com for more info or call toll-free at 1-800-752-4574 today. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane.
Hey, welcome to FLX Weekly here on Wednesday, October 29th, 2025. I'm Jim Sinacropi, live inside the FingerLakes1.com studios in Seneca Falls, New York. And it's another edition of Wine Wednesday on the podcast. Katherine Chase from the Cayuga Lake Wine Trail is back in studio. And Halloween's just a couple days away. The forecast for trick-or-treaters doesn't look all that great this year. We're supposed to get some rain on Thursday and Friday and Saturday and cool down. But we're going to skip right through Halloween and Thanksgiving here and start to focus on the Christmas season. Probably one of the first mentions of 2025 Christmas holiday season, as we're going to talk about one of the best events on the Cayuga Lake Wine Trail, the holiday shopping spree, which gets underway 2 weekends, November 21st and 23rd, then again on December 5th and 7th. So look forward to doing that with Katherine today, as well as sampling a couple of wines from the Cayuga Lake Wine Trail that will be available with a food pairing during the holiday shopping spree. We'll debut the new ornament. Every year they do a new ornament. So we're going to debut it here on the show. But first, this episode of FLX Weekly is brought to you by Cafe 19. Breakfast, lunch, pastries, celebratory cakes, pies, and catering guaranteed fresh and always local at Cafe 19 in Seneca Falls. Also offering an assortment of beverages including tea, coffee, and espresso drinks. Check out their full menus and weekly specials at xixcafe.com. And the weekly specials have been like off the hook the past few weeks. She also posts them to Facebook. Casey Galloway and her team does a great job. And the one that stood out to me this week was the pumpkin griddled cheese sandwich. So anyways, check them out. Also, Weston Company Diamonds and Jewelry, a full-service family-owned jewelry store serving Auburn and the surrounding communities. Check them out online at westandcompany.com or stop in and browse their selections at 10 Genesee Street in downtown Auburn. Weston Company, crafting fine jewelry since 1982. Well, happy holidays, Katherine.
Thank you.
It's hard to believe the Christmas season is here.
I know. I mean, it's easy to believe when you go to the stores. It's already there.
I know. Well, I mean, this is our last show of October.
Yeah.
Halloween is Friday.
Yeah.
November 1st is Saturday. And then you got a little Veterans Day, Thanksgiving. I mean, basically, the holiday season is almost upon us.
Yeah.
And, which is exciting in a lot of ways, but sad because we had such a great fall.
Yeah.
We don't want it to end.
No.
But
It all mixes together now.
yeah,
It all rolls into one at this point.
we're going to get some rain and a cool down the next few days, but I don't think that's the end of the good autumn weather. I think we'll have some good weather in November as well. And also in November, great time to get out on the wine trails around here too, no doubt.
Yeah.
The foliage still pretty much intact.
Yeah, there's still some my office is at Swedish Hill, so there's some purple grapes on the vines, and the leaves are turning yellowy orange, and the contrast of the purple grapes with those leaves is just gorgeous. It's one of my favorite views. They're coming down soon though, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, hopefully not too much wind over the next couple of days. Keep the leaves on the trees for a little longer for us to enjoy.
Yep.
But
Well, I don't know. It's supposed to rain like all day tomorrow, so.
yeah, it's going to be the next couple of days should be the heaviest rain we've gotten in a few months.
Yeah, so I imagine there'll be a lot of harvesting today, but it's still picturesque.
And it's been a great season for the harvest as well.
Yeah.
So should be a good vintage,
Yes.
the 2025
That is what I hear.
So the holiday shopping spree is very popular for a variety of reasons.
First year, I believe.
Yeah, and it's 2 weekends, and it's something that does fill up. Just give us an overview of the event.
You've already done it for me. My job is done. So 2 weekends. It's the 2 weekends around Thanksgiving, the 21st and 23rd, and then December 5th through 7th.
Weekend before and after
Yep.
Thanksgiving.
So we give you a little break to shop. So stay tuned for all of the Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals in between. And so you collect an ornament at each winery. There's wine and food pairings, there's shopping specials, et cetera, et cetera. And so this year's ornament, if you would please display the photo, is nutcrackers. I was going to bring the display, but I was so mentally focused on the food, I forgot to bring the display.
Okay.
So Finger Lakes Laser is doing the nutcrackers for us this year. He did the gnomes last year. And each nutcracker has its own little profile, a little birthday, a name, a zodiac, past job, cute little quirks. That people seem to enjoy learning about the nutcrackers as they travel the trail. I know it sounds silly, but people like that. So you get a different one at each winery. You will see that there are 11 there because we have a new member joining us in 2026. 680 Cellars is rejoining the wine trail.
Oh, awesome. I love 680
They are
Cellars.
coming on early to join us for holiday shopping spree.
Good.
So we actually have them featured here today for their food pairing.
I love 680.
And the display was so popular last year. I just made that to display the ornaments, but we had so many folks ask for it. We have a local guy, Crow City Woodworks. He is making those displays so that you can actually buy them.
But where would you buy the displays?
You can buy them with your tickets right on the website, but they'll also be available the day of to purchase.
At each winery will have them?
Yep.
Okay. Because usually the
Limited
way
quantities.
these events work on the wine trails, you can start at any winery you want. You can visit as many or as few as you want.
Yep.
And you can also, your ticket is good for both weekends?
No, it's only good for one weekend, but it's good for all 3 days.
Okay, so each weekend's a Friday through Sunday, but you're going to have to pick a weekend.
Yes.
Okay.
New this year, we
because-
do have a Sunday only ticket for a little less if you're planning on only coming that very last day.
Okay, that's cool.
Yep.
And then, of course, the Cayuga Lake Wine Trail website's the place to go.
That's the place to be. Yep.
Yep. Awesome. So the idea is you go and collect the ornaments. And
Collect the ornaments.
on top of that, when you talk about looking for unique Christmas gifts for people on your list, the wineries or the wine trails are the place to go, whether it's just straight up bottles of wine or, a lot of these wineries have little knickknacks that are Finger Lakes themed.
And a lot of local made goods that they sell
Right.
as well. yeah.
Including some food items.
Including food items, yes.
So it really is a good way to go out, have a great time, knock off about 25% of your shopping list
Yeah.
before before we get too far
Treat
into
yourself
December
and
here.
treat others. We call it the holiday shopping spree because you get a $5 off a $35 wine purchase at every single winery.
Oh wow!
And a lot of the wineries will create bundles, packages, discounts around that. So
Yep.
they'll already have deals. So then on top of that, we'll help you savings wise at all of the wineries.
Fun thing to if you got some people coming from out of town for the holidays that are wine drinkers, you can send them home with some Finger Lakes wine. I mean that's a pretty good idea too
Yep.
for a gift. So yeah, it's a fun way to shop, I think, because you're out there having a good time and also, knocking some people off your
Yeah.
shopping list.
Absolutely. Even if it's just you who's on your shopping list.
That's true. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
So, a couple of wines you brought in to
Couple
sample.
wines. So the first one we have, a favorite of both of ours, is a soup. So this is Swedish Hills pairing. It is a corn and chicken chowder. They are pairing it with their Blue Waters Gewürztraminer. And this is their Gewürztraminer. It also has some Traminette and Aramella in it, but it is primarily Gewürztraminer. So this is semi-dry, light-bodied. It ages very well also. And as you know about Gewürztraminer, it has a little bit of spice, floral, fruity notes. So the little bit of sweetness and the little bit of spiciness goes really well with the creamy and the cozy flavors of this soup. So I'll just let you do your sipping while I talk about why it pairs well. And you do your little moans and oohs and ahs.
Delicious.
We should get to the soup. I'm surprised there's any left for us to try because I made it last night for dinner. So the fruity flavors match the sweetness of the corn. It's light and it's smooth and it doesn't overpower this at all. It's an absolutely stunning soup. It's a stunning pairing. And this is actually their best Thanksgiving wine at Swedish Hill if you want to take some side notes for your future Thanksgiving pairings.
Wow, fantastic pairing. Fantastic soup.
I didn't have it on hand to be able to put a little bit in with it, but I think that would have upped the soup just a little bit too.
To put what in there?
The wine.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't have it on hand when I was making the soup to like deglaze my pan or anything, but
I don't think I've ever had a corn chowder with the chicken in it, which is pretty nice.
yeah.
It's
I make a chicken corn chowder often. This is a different recipe. I hate that this one's better than the one I make.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah, it was really good. It's got bacon, potato, corn, onion, celery, Italian seasonings. The cayenne is optional, so I, of course, put some in there because I like a little bit of heat. Heavy cream broth. It was pretty simple to make.
Yeah, this is
It
delicious.
does have flour to make the roux, so it is not gluten-free, but, you can use the gluten-free flour at home if you're making it. Yeah, it was.
good.
I ate 2 bowls last night. It was really good.
So good. And good with the the Gewürztraminer
Yep.
wine.
I knew you were a soup guy, so I had to bring it on. But it's chilly. It's a soup season.
It is soup season.
Yep.
And this really, this feels like a November soup.
Yeah. It's chowder. Absolutely.
It's great. Good job.
Yep. I was eating soup over the summer, and I was getting ridiculed, but I was just ready for soup because summer hung on, And I'm a soup girly, and I was just ready for it. So I picked a chicken enchilada. It felt kind of summery,
I made a soup.
whatever. I was eating
I made a
soup.
soup on Sunday.
Yeah.
I roasted some butternut squash
Okay.
in the oven. Scraped it all out, and then I made kind of a red lentil squash bisque,
Okay.
and it came out great. I also took some red Fresno peppers and jalapenos, roasted them, pureed them in a food processor, and kind of used that to make the base. Yeah, it came out really good. I was really pleased with it. Toasted up some crunchy baguette bread.
Yeah.
And that was my first soup of the year.
Not your first soup of the year. I've had so many.
Yeah, no, it's I really don't start cooking until the weather really starts to
Yeah.
turn. I did make sauce a couple Sundays, but yeah, that was my first soup. This weekend's gonna be a big cooking weekend because
Yeah.
of the weather, especially Friday for Halloween. I think we're gonna stay home and cook and.
Turn your lights off.
Well, no, we live in a dead end street, so with the weather being bad, I'd be surprised if we got 5 people knocking on our door.
Yeah.
But you never know. Every year is different.
No, you never know. So what's cool about this event is that you will get all of the recipes. So you'll get the recipe for the soup to be able to recreate it. And a lot of the soups that I've brought on here, I recreate all the time for dinner or some of the other recipes. So I've got a lot of my go-to meals from these events.
The soup is great. I mean, there's nobody that wouldn't love the soup, right?
I don't think so.
Nobody. Is there anybody you know that doesn't like corn?
Not that I can think of.
Me
no.
neither. And then how about chicken? Everybody likes chicken.
Most people. Most people like chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this has it all.
Yeah. I love to just use a rotisserie chicken when I'm making soup. But of course I didn't time it right when I went to Walmart, and so the rotisseries were still spinning on the rotisserie. So I had to buy the already pulled rotisserie, which is a gamble, and it didn't turn out too bad.
No, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it came out pretty well. I was pretty pleased with myself for the soup, because I was like, oh man, this isn't my regular corn chowder. I'm not gonna like it as much, but I'm bummed that I like it more.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Would you like my bowl? I haven't eaten it yet.
Maybe. And pairs really good with this
Good.
wine from Swedish Hill.
I tell all the wineries that this is a really good test spot for their pairings.
I give it
You're the perfect guinea
I
pig.
give it the seal of approval. It'll be a big hit
Good.
during the holiday wine.
Yeah. Can you imagine
Holiday
how good
shopping
the
spree.
tasting room is going to smell with like the 8 or 10 crock pots that are just full of this soup for those 2 weekends?
It's just a Swedish Hill.
Yeah, that's
every
just at
place
Swedish Hill.
will have their own food pairing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I have a list of them that I'll get through once I just do the second pairing
Okay.
for us. I have a little dessert for you next. So you have like a whole meal. your little lunch.
So now we're going to a Pinot Noir from
Yep.
680 Cellars. This is a wine that I have in my own wine cellar, and on hand at my house. I love the Pinot Noir from 680, and they made a couple experimental type of Pinot Noirs too over the years.
Gamay, I'm not sure what that
Yeah,
is.
whatever.
Yeah.
Some different variations that I've
Yeah.
have those too. Mark Wenzel's married my cousin, and so and he works at Buttonwood and affiliated
Yep,
with
yep.
680 as well. So I've gotten some inside looks.
He's been doing some silly things on social media in
I
his
saw
grape
that.
costume.
Black socks and grape
Yeah.
dress.
They're letting him
Really show off his
really show off his personality. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So at 680 Cellars, and we're happy to have them back on the wine trail, and I'm happy to have them early with us for holiday shopping spree. They are serving a churro saltine toffee, which this was my first time jumping into making something like this. It sounds intimidating. It was actually super easy to make.
Looks like a good
So
snack.
this is with the Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir, as you know very well, it's a favorite of yours. It's light-bodied. It's rounded with fruitiness. It has gentle tannins. So this pairs well. It has the warm cinnamon spice and the toffee, and it complements the subtle spice of the Pinot Noir.
It feels like Christmas. Tastes like Christmas.
Yeah, the toffee was really good on its own. And it's really rich. You don't need a lot of it.
I'm surprised at how delicious it is with the Pinot. I mean, it's a really good pairing. I mean, I could kill a bottle with a bunch of this.
The cherry and berry flavors play nicely with the caramelized sweetness. That might be what's tickling your fancy over there. And the buttery richness of the toffee. It's brown sugar and butter that it makes the caramel toffee, which was really easy to do. I've never done it before. You know, I watched the Great British Baking Show, and they try to make caramel, and they burn it all the time. I was like, great, it's going to be hard. And it wasn't. It was super easy.
So exactly how did you make the caramel? Just interested.
I just put brown sugar and butter in a pot.
Under low heat?
Yeah, and then you melt it, and then you let it boil for a little bit.
You stir it
Yeah, I stirred it.
the
and
whole
it told me-
time, or
What's that?
the whole time?
I didn't specify in the direction, so I just did because I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. I didn't want to burn it.
Well, I'd be afraid. All right,
I'd be afraid to burn it, yeah.
Right.
They said to let it boil for 3 minutes until it turned a deep caramel color.
And then it just
I
happened.
just guessed on what that color was.
But in front of your eyes, that's kind of what happened as you were
Yeah.
stirring. Yeah.
Mostly.
I don't remember ever making caramel.
Yeah, it was my first attempt. It seems like everyone who's tried it so far has liked it, so I think I did okay on my first try.
It's great.
Yeah, and you just pour that over the saltines. Then you pop that in the oven for a little bit. Then you sprinkle white chocolate chips when you're done baking it. Then that melts, and you spread that around. Then you put cinnamon sugar on the top, and then you let it harden, and boom. It was super easy to do.
I love the Pinot too.
I made a smaller batch of it. I didn't do the whole batch because I don't need a ton of it. But
680 Cellars Pinot Noir. It really does something to me. It's it's a wine that I think would go great with. A lot of people
Anything?
think you can't have red wines with seafood or chicken.
But it's light enough.
But Pinots work.
Yeah.
Especially with the right ones. Like I would love this wine with a nice chicken parm over some linguine, maybe.
But it's the red sauce too that helps it go with the Pinot Noir. Yeah.
Yep. But I think that this also would go good with swordfish or even salmon. You know, seafood that you normally would reserve for a white wine. I think that Pinot Noir works. Specifically, this Pinot Noir. It's got this like leathery. It smells a little leathery. Very light. It looks light. It tastes light. I love it. I'm glad to hear they're back on the trail.
Yeah, me too. I was
And,
happy.
And goes so good with the I think
There's
it's the
saltine toffee.
between the salt and the cinnamon and the caramel.
Yeah. I love sweet and salty together. Those are my two favorite things.
Sure.
I feel if I have one, I feel entitled to have the other. So I love when something already has both. Yep. So while you're munching on your last few bites, so those are two of the things that you'll try. You also have ham and potato soup. I debated between making that soup or this soup, but I'm just a sucker for a chicken and corn chowder, so I went with that one. There's also glazed meatballs. There's an ancient grain salad, a holiday quinoa salad, pumpkin gnocchi, I can never say that word right, with brown butter pan sauce, pulled pork sliders with slaw and cranberry glaze, pumpkin bars, and warm corn salad with bacon and honey.
So nice variety of,
Nice variety.
from soups to desserts to,
A little bit of healthy
snacks.
too, yeah.
yeah. And again, you get the recipe. So
And you get the recipes.
that quinoa salad you mentioned
Yeah.
would appeal to a lot of people probably if you like it.
I like quinoa a lot, yeah.
Take home the recipe and make
Yep.
it part of your rotation.
Yep. And you can make it for your holiday table.
I mean,
You're having a good
it is
time over
Wednesday at 11:20 a.m.,
Yep.
and we're drinking wine and
Eating toffee.
yeah. But this is dangerous. If you had more toffee, I could finish off that whole bottle because it really does something special. when
Clear the calendar.
Great. Fun. It's the little things in life.
It really, truly is.
And the pleasure that this gives me. I'm just shocked at how good it is. Together.
Yeah.
Together. Kudos to you, Catherine. Good job. Now I'm 2 glasses of wine in. Ready to take on my Wednesday afternoon.
What would the last Wednesday be if you weren't 2 glasses in?
That's true. And it is a holiday weekend, right?
Sure.
Halloween on a Friday. That's big. Halloween should become a national holiday, a federal holiday. Nobody has to work. But, again, Halloween, then November, then Thanksgiving, but sandwiched around Thanksgiving, the holiday shopping spree, November 21st and 23rd, or December 5th and 7th. It's one of the best events on the wine trail. Everybody's decked out for the holidays, and again, there's the shopping theme. You get the ornament, and you get all these great wine and food pairings.
There's a lot going on. Yep.
It's a good one. It's a good one. So you go to CayugaLakeWineTrail.com, get your tickets.
Yep.
There you go. That's the page you'll see, and book it.
Yep.
Book it now. Cool ornaments this year. I kind of like that theme because you can collect as many of them as you can and create a little featured section of your tree or display them separately like this or some other way in your home. It's pretty cool. Good idea.
Yep.
Good idea. It's fun to see the ornament debut here. You heard it here first. The traffic
not.
for this episode will be off the hook. Everybody wanted to see what the ornament is
Yeah.
this year. So, yeah. So thanks, Catherine. It was
You're welcome.
it was a nice treat on a Wednesday, and in the first sign of the holiday season 2025, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. So next month when you're in, it will be straddling
Yeah, it'll
probably
be on
the
the
two
in-between.
events.
I have a potential guest.
Oh yeah.
Someone did reach out. No promises, so I'm not going to leak
You're
it.
not even going to tease it.
No, I'm not going to tease it just in case it doesn't go through.
Okay.
But I had someone who asked about it. So I might have a guest.
Okay. It's fun to talk to
Yep.
either the winemakers
It's
or the
someone who's
winery
been on
owners. Okay.
Yep.
Now
I
you
hope
got me.
fingers crossed, I hope it goes through.
Okay.
They're just waiting on someone else to
All
get some
right.
stuff
Well, we'll
sorted
wait
out
and see. We got
that they
time.
can promote. So yeah.
We got time.
Yep.
Once again, it's the holiday shopping spree. Tickets at CayugaLakeWineTrail.com. CayugaWineTrail.com,
Cayuga Wine
not
Trail, no
lake,
lake, yep.
but not hard to find on the internet
Nope.
nowadays. And November 21st and 23rd, December 5th and 7th. Catherine, have a great month of November.
Thank you.
Have a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you on the flip side
Yep.
in a month from now. And thanks everyone for joining us. If you enjoyed the show, click like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back next week with Rhonda Jasper from the Seneca County United Way. They have a lot going on, and I think it's kind of underrated or maybe underappreciated, the role that the United Way serves in the community. So we'll talk about that with Rhonda. Should be a great show. But until then, have a great Halloween weekend here in the Finger Lakes.